I FaceTimed my husband from the bathroom to check up on him, but I suddenly changed my face after a few words, hung up the call in a panic. Just then, my colleague pushed the door in like nothing happened. Not sure if my husband saw this. I hurried to ask my colleague to take me home. My husband kept calling on the way. Guilty as I was, I had to hang up all of them, but I never thought this decision would make me regret it for life. Then we stopped at a gas station. I went into the convenience store to buy a coffee to stay awake, but when I got to the checkout counter, I found there was no clerk at all, so I put the money on the counter. But when I turned to leave, I saw blood all over the shelves. Feeling something was wrong, I hurried to walk out, but before I could reach the door, a bullet hit my arm straight. Haven't figured out who wanted to kill me. Then another bullet broke the glass. Almost cost me my life. I instantly realized this wasn't an accident. The other person was dead set on killing me. I hurried to hide behind the shelf, shouted for help to my colleague in the car outside. But my colleague was listening to music in the car. Didn't notice the danger at all. No choice but to save myself. Tore my clothes to bandage the wound. Then I peeked out again. This time I was totally scared. I got on the floor trying to pick up my phone to call the police. Unexpectedly, the other person shot another bullet. Just as I sat on the floor not knowing what to do, a man's voice suddenly came from the checkout counter.
Amelia, you read me? Over.
I looked around like grabbing a lifeline, found the voice was from a walkie-talkie, but this short 1 meter distance with no cover made me stuck. To draw the killer's attention away, I grabbed 2 packs of chips and threw them over my head, successfully distracted the other person. I quickly picked up the walkie-talkie to ask for help, told the person on the other end to call the police for me. The person asked what happened, but before I could explain clearly, the walkie-talkie got interfered. Worse still, my colleague came into the store at this time, ended up getting killed on the spot. I wanted to cry, but had to hold back.
My friend just got shot. You have to call 911.
The person on the other end felt sorry after hearing my experience and said they had called the police, told me to stay put, to calm me down. The person casually asked what relation that black guy had with me. Hearing this, I trembled all over, dropped the walkie-talkie right away. That's when I realized the person on the other end was the killer. Now, there was really no hope left. Just then I noticed the light switch. I knew if I turned off the lights, the killer wouldn't be able to see me, and I could run away in the dark. But as soon as I reached out, a bullet was shot, almost disabled my right hand. In despair, I had a sudden idea. Since I couldn't reach it, I could use something to hit the switch, but failed several times. The repeated failures made me frustrated, so I pushed the shelf. Unexpectedly found the shelf could move. I quickly got down to unlock the wheels. Used the shelf as a shield to slowly move towards the power switch. The killer shot crazily, but couldn't stop me from turning off the power. After the convenience store went dark, the killer stopped shooting. Just then, I found the clerk's stiff body under the checkout counter, obviously dead for several hours. While in panic, I suddenly realized something.